So this seems to be a bit of a running theme, especially when it comes to games that are designed to be difficult for the player. But I personally don't see anything wrong with this looking on my personal side of the fence. But I can totally understand where people are coming from. But the biggest problem is people are paying £50 for this game, and the very first boss, essentially in the tutorial for the game, has put a lot of players off the game due to its difficulty. Basically, your very first boss, you're against the helicopter, and the helicopter has the ability to go out of bounds, which is going to be frustrating because you can't get to it, and one of the main portions of combat is melee attacks. But as well as it going out of bounds, it can stagger you incredibly fast, which will keep you in place and let it deal increased damage to you. You also, with that default mech, barely have any time in the air. Your boost just seems to run out rapidly. And then you have all of the ropes that you need to learn with your different weapons available, your different attack styles, whether you're going to be trying to play it far away or up close. And instead of this boss being versatile, it's just so much easier to be right in the boss's face. So the problem I see with it is, for a beginning boss, for a lot of players, they made it far too difficult. But then it's kind of like the game is designed to be difficult, so it's a double-edged sword. They've made it tough to follow the theme of the game, but they've made it too tough for people at entry level for a game of this style, and they've put a lot of people off. I've made a couple of videos for the game so far, and all I've seen in the comments is, I've refunded this game sucks, this boss is too hard, I can't be bothered with it, it's too stressful. And imagine, you're wanting to get into a series like Armored Core, you want to get into a game like Elden Ring, I'm not going to say you necessarily have to have it too easy, but I believe there needs to be a more, not exactly a linear learning curve, but something that's not so steep. Because I've actually found after that tutorial boss that the game gets a lot easier. So there's kind of, in a way, some sort of progression blocker. If your skill level's not too high, if you don't have a lot of time, if you don't have patience, there's so many different factors that are going to keep you away from defeating this boss. And when you're sinking £50 into a video game, or even 20 quid, it doesn't matter how much you're spending. When you're putting your hard-earned money into a video game, you're doing, say for pure example, a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. You're coming home at the end of a bad shift on Friday, you want to sit down, chill and play a video game. The first boss of this game is not very user-friendly. It's more than possible when you're using melee and you use your assault boost and you're actually firing all of your available weapons, because it's very easy in this game to forget about your shoulder-mounted weapons. But when you're doing that, you're timing your repairs, you're being patient with it, you're getting up close and actually using the melee because it deals a lot of stagger damage, I'm going to call it. You're basically filling up that impact bar really fast. The boss is more than beatable. It is quite easy to defeat. You've just got to understand how to take down the boss. You've got to have the patience. A little bit of luck can be involved, because I've seen a lot of people saying that for some reason this boss, when you deal with a significant amount of damage, it will not come back into the play zone. And I've seen people even mentioning that the sandbox, like the arena for this boss, is quite small, and I totally agree with that. They could have made this area quite a bit larger. And I'm only going to say that because it's essentially the tutorial boss. But yeah, in my opinion, the first boss and the design of it, I totally understand. It kind of sets the level, this is how the game's going to be going forward with the bosses. But I feel to get players into it, they maybe should have lowered its difficulty just a tad, so that there was some form of not too steep of a learning curve so players could actually get into it and enjoy it. Because I've seen so many people saying that they've refunded the game, they can't be bothered with it, it's just too much stress for them. I think I even had a comment, someone said they've ended up launching their controller through their drywall or punching a hole in their drywall. People are getting incredibly frustrated with this boss. So I'm not saying that, there should be an easy mode or anything like that, because even no matter how frustrated I get with these games, I still absolutely love them. FromSoft are incredible developers. Elden Ring, one of my favorite games of all time. But yeah, I definitely think this is the biggest problem. Like, this first boss is the biggest problem in Armored Core 6. And I want you guys to let me know exactly what you think about this boss in the comments. And on that note, we are going to leave the video there. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is appreciated. If you wish to support me further as a creator, there are links in the description. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments. And if you want to watch more, you can click the video on screen. All support on the channel is greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.